Hi guys, how are you? Teacher Mario here. I am so excited to revisit our online grammar resources for Passages 1, 3rd edition by Jaxie Richards and Chalk Sandy. Before today's lesson, please check out our Instagram account avzenglish.tv where I share grammar notes, exercises, and more for you to do on your own pace. The link will be in the description. We are going to get down to business and start with the first topic from Unit 1, verbs followed by gerunds. First of all, a reminder. A gerund, it is a verb with an ing ending, while an infinitive, it is a base verb with the preposition to at the very beginning. For example, gerund, doing, going, living. And infinitives, to do, to go, and to live. In English, we have a rule when working with verbs. Whenever we come across two verbs together, the first verb will dictate the form of the second, no matter what verb tense is found, meaning that verbs have specific patterns that we cannot change. Now, let's focus on the two sentences we have here. One with a gerund and the second one with an infinitive. Number one, I stopped to drink some coffee. Number two, I stopped drinking coffee. Do you see any difference in meaning? If so, what's that? Well, they are very different in meaning. When we use the verb stop plus an infinitive, it means we stop one action to start another. For instance, number one, I stopped to talk with some friends. Here, it means that I was walking down the street and I stopped my walking to say hi to my friends. Number two, she stopped to tie her shoelace. On the other hand, if you use the verb stop plus a gerund, it means I stopped doing that action forever or that I temporarily ended the activity. For example, number one, I stopped talking to those guys. Here, it basically says I'm no longer friends with those guys. Number two, I stopped working for that company last year. Number three, I stopped running when I got tired. Now, this tells us to be careful when working with verbs, because not using the correct form of verb can compromise the message we want to convey. Now we have our first category. Verbs like deny, discuss, finish, mention, practice, quit, resist, suggest, admit, consist, enjoy, and detest are only followed by gerunds. For example, number one. I practiced speaking English with an American friend last night. Number two, they discuss going somewhere exotic on their vacation this year. Number three, Laura always denies being wild and crazy, but she really is. Now let's focus on the following category. Phrases like insist on, feel like, be into, and worry about are only followed by a gerund. For example, number one, I insist on making my own decisions. Number two, I always feel like going dancing. Number three, she's into going out to new foreign restaurants. And number four, he never worries about studying for his exams. Now, some common expressions that are always followed by gerunds. For example, number one, she have fun or a good time arranging the party. Number two, he has trouble or a tough time getting his assignments in on time. Number three, he's busy cooking dinner right now. And number four, she never worry about cleaning after herself. Now, let's talk about our following category. Verbs like ask, expect, happen, hope, intent, promise, pursue, refuse, would like, agree, want, need, and decide are only followed by an infinitive. For example, number 1, I hope to see you next week. Number 2, she decided to stay at home. Number 3, she wanted the children to learn the piano. Now verbs like hate, love, and the phrase I can't stand can be either followed by a gerund or an infinitive without changes in meaning. For example, number 1, I can't stand being or to be in a messy room. Number 2, I love taking or to take my friends to new clubs. Number 3, I hate getting up or to get up for early morning classes. We can use both forms without problems. Now let's go to our last category. You may remember the verb stop that we saw at the very beginning of our video, where the meaning differs as we use a gerund or an infinitive. Verbs like remember and regret belong to that category. If we use the verb remember plus an infinitive, it means the verb remember as it is. We did something because we remember. For example, number 1, he remembered to do his homework. Number 2, remember to brush your teeth after breakfast. Now, if we use the verb remember plus a gerund, it means having a memory of something in the past. For example, number 1, she remembered meeting his favorite actor last year. Number 2, Mark remembers locking the car. Now, the verb regret plus an infinitive, it is mostly used to introduce bad news in official communication, like in customer service. For example, number 1, I regret to tell you that there are no rooms available. Number 2, we regret to say that we cannot help you at this moment. Now, when we use the verb regret plus a gerund, it means the verb regret as it is. Be sorry for. For example, number 1, I regret buying such an expensive car. Number 2, I regret quitting my job. Please make sure you practice, and if you have any doubt, let me know down on the comment section. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future lessons. See you on the next topic.